sit on down and pour yourself a glass.
And tune into your favorite podcast,
where things will be misquoted
and opinions ain't sugar-coated.
'Cause DJ and Kelly are locked and probably loaded.
Hey guys. Ooh, sexy. Welcome to Locked and Probably Loaded. I'm your host, DJ Qualls. And I'm here with my good friend and co-host.
Co-host.
I can't do sexy. I can't sustain it.
She's my cohort, Kelly.
It's a cohort.
Attaché.
My cohort, Kelly.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly, how you doing?
We are cohorts.
Yeah, we are cohorts.
Former hoes.
Mm.
Former whores.
All it would take is the right amount of money for me to get back on the saddle.
What's the dollar amount?
It depends on the day. I just paid out my...
If it's after tax
yeah,
day,
I just paid out
$12.
So every October, I prepay. Well, I pay for the year that I'm currently in, and then finish up paying for the year before because I always file an extension, and I just paid out $120,000 in taxes, and I'm still reeling from it. So my price now about $35.
Oh, 35. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's a steal. So guys, get them in October. It's your Black Friday deal.
It's a 17 for 1 sale in October.
The blessing of having to pay $120,000 in taxes is that you've made a good amount of money.
Not really.
What is that? $4 billion?
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
Proportional
if I was
to the amount
Elon
you've
Musk,
made.
it would.
Yeah,
No, because I'm in that tax bracket where they take them. I'm not rich enough to not pay anything.
Yeah. I know that was such a hard part of, like, when I was making a lot of money in finance. My salary was $75,000, but then I was mostly commission based, so
yeah.
My commission ended up being around $75,000, and commissions are taxed at 40 something %. And so it was like
automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
No. So being in sales is tough because there's so much stress on you all the time. It's like you get towards the end of the month and quotas are hitting and all that stuff. You're behind.
Do people that are like bosses of salespeople, like the regional manager or whatever, be like, "Hey Kelly, you need to. We have a target this month. We'd like to sell 40." Whatever, I don't know any of those words. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, not generally to me because I was very good at sales and I was a sandbagger. Like
what's a sandbagger?
So, when my first day ever working in solar, I had gone to this like group interview for a sales thing, and I was like, ugh. But I got called back to the second interview, had a great interview with my boss, and then I get to work on the first day, and I realized that it's door-to-door sales, and I was like, I'm not fucking doing this. Like, I didn't even find out what the job was until I had gotten hired and was at my first day of work.
So they don't tell you, like, in the interview process, you're gonna have to get out and you're gonna
because they want people to show up. Like, they want you to be like, well, fuck it, it's my first day, I'll do it. And
I mean, so you could be in a call center without knowing?
Probably. But like door-to-door sales especially, it's like a job that nobody wants to do, you know? And so if you advertise for that, most people will not show up to it. So you want people who are good at sales that you could be like, no, but you're going to be great, blah, blah, blah. So the first day of work, we had like a brief couple-hour training before we went out into the field. And I literally at the end of the training was like, I'm just going to go home. Like, I'm not doing this. But I was like, I'll do one day and then we'll see what happens. And I broke the company record for the amount of leads gotten in one day.
So what did you do? Knock on people's doors?
Yeah. I knocked on doors for years.
And you didn't get shot one time?
No.
Where were you doing this?
Orange County, and then I did it in Moore Park.
Orange County in Moore Park would be the most dangerous place to do it, right?
Yeah, I mean, but like, also at the time, I wouldn't do it now. I think door-to-door sales would be so incredibly hard now, but this was kind of at the beginning of solar adoption for homeowners and stuff like that, so they weren't so saturated with a ton of companies coming through.
And people were curious about it. They wanted to save money and all that stuff.
But I got 9 leads on my first day and then went back the next day and scheduled all of them for a consultation. And the company was like, holy fuck, this Kelly girl is amazing. She's going to be a manager, blah, 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 stuff. And so like that kind of fed into like, I'll continue doing this. But what I realized is I blew my load way too early because now they were expecting me to do this every single time. And so as time went on, I knew how long I would need to work in order to get a certain amount of leads, and we were basically on our own. We would go out into the field and just report back
Would
to our
you
boss
get
what
leads and then
happened.
have to follow up with them, or would they be passed off to somebody
No,
else?
I was from getting the lead to closing the deal. So I was fostering all those relationships myself. But because my boss knew that I was very much a conversational person, and that's why I got a bunch of referrals, like I would spend a couple of hours sometimes getting a lead where like they would invite me in and I would chit chat with them about their families and all that stuff. So I started to use that where it's like, got 2 leads today, even though I got 4. And then I would just get put the other leads on the next day because I'm like, oh, I was chatting with them for a long time, blah, blah, blah. So I would start sandbagging by going out the first day and getting a ton of them, but only saying I got a portion of them so that I didn't have to work hard the rest of the week.
Jesus Christ, just hearing that makes me wish I was dead.
I know. But it's like when I was working in like strictly solar sales, finance was harder because I like actually had contractors that I had to like do meetings with every single day. But solar sales itself, I was so on my own most of the time that I worked like 40 to 50 hours a month. Realistically, and hit my quota every month.
I mean, the reason why it makes me wish I was dead is because I know how unresponsive I am when somebody pulls me out of my day to try to sell me something. I want to be marketed to on my Facebook ads like a normal person. But
I mean, yeah, the amount of people that I got that were furious that I was at their door, that I turned them into customers that loved me afterwards, like that was always my favorite part. That like one of my first customers ever, it was Julie and John Lenhart. What's up, guys? And I knocked on the door, was talking to the wife, and she's like the sweetest woman ever, right? And she's like, okay, well, let me get my husband because he's gonna want to talk to you about this. And he comes to the door, and he's like the 6'5", like menacing big guy, and he's a scientist, and he goes, yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of work here. And so I went and sat in their living room for 4 hours and I answered all of his questions. And at the time I also didn't know everything. It was like still very new in my career, but he liked the fact that I didn't bullshit him. I'm like, you know what, I actually don't know that part of it, but I'll find out for you. And like he just respected that I was able to do that. So relationship building was a strength of mine. And the part of why I didn't like being a manager is because I would like try to train people how to have conversations with people, and they couldn't do anything without following a script. I'm like, the script is there as like a guideline,
hey, Miss
but like
Earnhardt,
yeah.
How much was your last electricity bill? $448. Wow, that seems like a lot of money. Well, actually, it was $900 the month before. I don't know what. Somehow it went down. Oh.
Short circuit. Yeah. No, it's like it was even in the conversations that were just about them. It's like, so how did you two meet? And then they would tell a story, and they would say something really interesting in the story about how they met, and they would go, cool, how long have you lived here? And I'm like, oh my God, there's gold right there. Like you have to ask them more.
So salesperson, are you in a relationship? I don't know.
Let me check my notes. Let me call my boss real quick. Yeah, it was just like, it was so hard to teach people how to, like, you can be good at conversation without caring. I was lucky to have both. Like, I genuinely did care to get to know my customers and about their stories and stuff like that. But there are some people who just like don't know how to have a baseline level conversation.
How long
where they
did you
ask
do
questions.
this job?
9 years.
9 years?
Yeah.
You did this for 9 years?
I've worked really hard in my life.
I've never seen you do it. So that's why I know.
That's why I don't do it anymore. I retired.
You're like, and I'm done.
No, every single day going out and knocking on doors and getting yelled at by women because they think I'm there to hit on their husband. I started wearing a fake engagement ring out because...
Really?
Yeah, because women would not let me... They would be like, well, you have to talk to my husband about that. He's a decision maker, but also you can't talk to him. I'm like, cool.
Ma'am, have you seen your husband?
I know. I'm like, I'm 24 and hot. I don't want your husband. But like, also when I was working in Moore Park, I was working in this like really rich gated neighborhood.
I like Moore Park.
Yeah, I like
it's a
Moore
cute
Park
little
too.
town.
My friends' parents lived there in a gated community, and so I sold them, and then they referred me to a bunch of their friends, and then eventually I had the gate code, so I would just go in there myself, and I'd be dealing with these like business people, these businessmen or whatever, and I would just shoot it straight with them where I'm like, listen, you didn't get a big beautiful house like this by being stupid with your money.
Of course.
And they would just like would be so floored by the fact that a young
smart.
blonde girl is like, You don't want to be dumb, do you?
You clearly pulled yourself up by your own bootstraps to
did.
get into this. No, say that to them.
Yeah, but they were like, they were like, I did. Yeah, no, things were really hard for me.
This
but
house
I'm so
cost
smart.
$221,000, and now
Yeah.
the rest of us are like, I don't know those words. What is
Yeah.
a $221,000 house?
No,
look like?
Moore Park has some like big.
It's expensive.
Yeah, they're like the place where my friend's parents live. It's like on a golf course. They have like an infinity edge pool off of a cliff looking over a golf course.
Isaac, show us photos of Moore Park, California. We want to see pictures. Go to the up to the thing with the pictures.
Go to the In and Out.
Yeah, down. There we go. That's pretty.
I'm trying to think.
It looks like the Wonder Years.
I mean, it's right by Thousand Oaks, which is like the
Yeah,
Kardashians.
it's north of
Calabasas.
Calabasas.
Is, Kardashians, but it's very similar in terms of demographic. I mean, of course, there are rough parts of there too, but
I come from the streets of Moore Park.
yeah, but they affectionately call it Crap Room because that's Moore Park backwards.
Really?
Crap Room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing is as bad as Lancaster.
Oh, I've worked in Lancaster too. Lancaster and Palmdale. Ugh.
I shot a movie. Actually, it was actually in Palmdale's where we shot. But I went to the Walmart. I think it was the Walmart in Lancaster, and just to get some various items, and was afraid to get out of the car. I'm never afraid to get out of the car.
No.
Like Skid Row seemed less threatening than this.
Yeah, it's
People were clear. It was like people were just walking around the parking lot, clearly on meth. Just walking around.
where else are you gonna walk around when you're on meth?
I mean, I guess it gives you a lot.
There
of
aren't a lot of trees.
I guess
for
it
shade.
gives you a lot of energy. But people were just walking around, so I parked, and people started walking past my car like fucking Walking Dead, and I'm like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
And it was like 7:00 at night, and I was like, I'm not getting out of the car.
Yeah, it's Bakersfieldy, but you really want to go to
I
Bakersfield?
really want to go to Bakersfield.
I
Why?
think
I want to go to Bakersfield because years ago, I was driving home from a night out in Silver Lake, and me and my buddy and two big Mexican dudes kind of came into our lane to get our attention, laid on their horn, and I was like, oh my God, we're getting killed. And then I rolled down the window, and the guy did this. Hey, Holmes, how do you get to Bakersfield? And I went like this.
You're like, I'll go wherever you go.
It was so cute. And I was like, oh, you have to go up to 2. And then he was like, thanks. We roll up our windows, and then I go to the next traffic light, and he comes barreling in, lays on his horn, rolls the window down. He's like, how'd you get to the 2? And I was like, I want to go to Bakersfield.
See, it's another reason that phones have destroyed community.
Yeah.
Because think about all the times that people would just stop and ask where something is. You don't do that now.
Hey, Holmes, how'd you get to Bakersfield? I love it.
Yeah.
I love this guy. I want to. If you remember me, and the 1,000,000 to 1 chance that you're listening to this, I want to meet you.
They're listening for sure.
They're still in Bakersfield.
Yeah. Well, they just got there. DJ's directions were
My
really
directions
bad.
were not great. This was in 2006.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely just got there. Yeah, I remember like going from the MapQuest years. Because even MapQuest was a godsend at the
MapQuest
time.
was awesome.
You know, like, but
You
but
printed out directions
I know, but
and
then
followed them.
But you'd drive somewhere and then there'd be an unexpected road closure or something like that, and you're like, fuck. But I remember like in the GPS years, my phone died one time, and I was like driving in Garden Grove, and my phone died, and I was lost there for 24 days. I had no idea how to get back
Were
home.
you in Garden Grove?
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't even make an educated guess on how to get
Isn't
home.
Garden Grove where all the car dealerships are?
Yeah, there's a bunch of cardio.
And there's a restaurant you like there too, right?
Mm,
There's a restaurant somewhere down there. You said I
Buena
need
Park.
In Buena Park. No, that's where the car dealerships are.
Portillo's.
Portillo's. Wait, isn't there? Wait, there's a Portillo's in Chicago. It's a Chicago institution,
restaurant.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, there are 2 locations in California, and so I'm not above taking a road trip to get a good meal sometimes.
Yeah, me neither. I've driven a Cracker Barrel before.
Where's Cracker Barrel?
It was in Needles, Arizona. I drove to Arizona. I did.
I've never been to a Cracker Barrel.
I did.
You want to take a road trip?
I drove like 4.5 hours by myself because I woke up and I was like, I want some pinto beans and cornbread today, and I'm gonna have it. God damn it.
I respect that.
So I drove there. I had it. It wasn't good, and then I was bummed. And then I thought about spending the night, and I was like, just get in the car and drive back home.
Yeah. You don't want to be out that much more money.
I have food rituals though. Like when I'm on a particular route, I'll stop at the same place every time. Like there's a Wendy's outside of Barstow whenever I'm driving to Vegas that I stop at every single time.
That's the best Wendy's in
Yeah,
America.
it's the best Wendy's. And then there's also coming back from Barstow, I heard that there's this place that's made, it's like a mall, but it's made out of like train cars.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an ice cream shop in there. And so now I stop at that ice cream shop on the way back from Vegas. So on the way to Vegas, I stop at Wendy's. On the way back, I stop at the ice cream in the train department. Ice cream. I run a train.
He runs a train.
Yeah.
There's a cute little train restaurant in Aurora, Illinois that it brings your food out on a train. There's like a train track that goes throughout
really?
the whole restaurant, and your food comes in a little basket on the train and stops at your table.
Wait. It's not like a tiny person driving a train.
No.
It's like a miniature train.
Yeah, it's a miniature
Okay.
train.
For a second there, I thought it was like a drive-through situation. You know what I mean? Where they come out like a little train.
Yeah, that's where all the little people are working these days. Because what's his face got mad that they weren't getting booked. What was the deal with the Snow White thing?
I didn't look into it because I didn't.
Okay, that's good. Okay, speaking of food that you travel for, I've been considering driving to Texas Roadhouse recently.
Yo,
What?
I hate Texas Roadhouse.
Really?
Yeah, it was the only nice restaurant in Manchester, Tennessee for a long time.
Oh, those rolls are so good though.
I know, I don't like
The
it.
rest of it is just whatever.
I
but the
think it's
rolls are
because
good.
this girl Tammy I grew up with, I hadn't seen her. My dad used to date her mom, and I thought she was such a cool girl. And then I went back to visit, and we went to the Texas Roadhouse, and this was only like a few years ago. And a girl came up to me who had no fucking front teeth, who was emaciated, and was like, "Do you remember me?" And I was like, "I don't." And she was like, "My name is." Have I already said her name? Okay, good. I'm not going to. She said, "My name is blank." I'm growing. I'm actually
are.
able to tell a story without putting somebody's fucking name in it. Anyway, it was my childhood friend, the daughter of my dad's ex-girlfriend, and she had methed herself into this condition. And I'll tell you more about it after these messages. And now she's dead.
Oh, God.
She is dead. She died. So maybe Texas Roadhouse. Maybe it's not your fault, Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Maybe it's circumstantial stuff and memories of you, because it really was the only nice place in Manchester.
Yeah, I don't like San Francisco as a city, but it's just because bad things have happened to me there. I think it's probably a totally fine city, but I have memory.
The people there are smug as fuck. No offense, San Francisco. I
Yeah.
don't like it.
But speaking of Texas Roadhouse, recently on TikTok there was some drama with them because somebody went and they were with their mom and like their little sister or something like that. The little girl bit into one of the rolls and there was like
A finger?
No, there were
A rat?
staples, like paper staples or whatever.
Well, that happens all the time.
And so
though.
but they complained to they brought it up to the manager, and the manager was like super flippant about it, like didn't even want to give them a comped meal or whatever. And
yeah, you owe us 41 cents for those fucking staples. Come on.
and then they go so far as to say, we don't even have staples here. And it's like, yeah, you do. You have an office.
Yeah, you do. They're in your rolls.
yeah. You don't have them anymore because you baked them into all your rolls. But like, just being so dismissive over what would have been maybe a $70 comped meal situation, and then it was like such bad publicity for them because people are like, what the fuck? Like, you should sue them.
Texas Roadhouse is a giant corporation.
Yeah.
You can give a $70 refund to somebody.
Of course.
And also, those rolls are not made on site. They're made in a factory and shipped there, and they heat them up. So it's quite possible that some staples fell into the batter at the factory.
Right.
The factories have staples in them.
And it's just like when they showed it too, it's like when you pulled the staples out, there was bread on it. So it was clear that somebody didn't bring their own staples in. But you know, like everybody wants to. If you work for a major corporation, stop putting your life on the
They
line.
don't give a
for,
fuck about
for the
you.
corporation. Like, if somebody is trying to fool you by putting a roach in their own meal, just comp the meal. Why? Texas Roadhouse does not give a fuck about you. Stop caring.
If you
about
work at
your
Walmart
corporation.
and somebody strolls out with a cart full of shit, let them go, because Walmart's not gonna do a damn. You're not
No.
gonna get a fucking raise.
That's what they have insurance for.
Yeah.
Like, it is so crazy to me to put your livelihood on the line for a corporation.
Well, yeah, who
doesn't care whether you live or
Who has
die.
to be forced, if they do give you healthcare, has to be forced into it. Usually they're not providing
Right,
healthcare
yeah.
for you. They don't give a fuck about you. You are
No.
fodder for the machine.
Yep. It's ridiculous.
And that's why we should be mad at billionaires.
Are we ever not mad at...
Well,
Well,
us.
yeah. Like, it is very wild, the protection of billionaires. And it's truly because people think that there is some reality that might be them someday,
Yeah.
and they want to make sure that the rules are not unfair for their future billionaire
Yeah,
self.
whenever I become a billionaire,
Yeah.
I want to be protected because I'm providing so many jobs. Yeah, the jobs that you're providing, I guarantee you, are not paying well.
Right. Like you can't
How
read,
do you think you become a billionaire?
You can't read at a 6th grade level and you somehow think that you are going to become the next billionaire. And also,
I mean,
a
Trump did.
billionaire
Trump did.
at some point he knew how to read. He had
Actually,
to
he's
have.
regressed.
Yeah, he's definitely regressed. He at some point he was at least good enough at he was at least good enough at relationships that he could manipulate people,
Yeah, mhm.
which is a skill,
Yeah.
whether you like
it's
it or
being
not.
a cult of personality.
Yeah. So, but also $1 billion is such a crazy amount of money too, that I can't imagine ever being that rich and not trying to figure out ways to just give away money.
Hey Siri,
and
how
fun
much does $1
things.
billion weigh in $100 bills?
$1 billion in $100 bills would weigh roughly 10 tons.
10 tons.
And we looked up in the car right here.
Yeah. So $1 million in $100 bills is 22 pounds.
Pounds.
$1 billion in $100 bill is
20,000 pounds.
Is yeah. That's fucking nuts.
That's
a lot of money. Oh, I want to be a billionaire.
We should be billionaire. Why haven't we thought of that? Guys.
Okay.
Just stop being poor. Be a billionaire.
Hey Siri, remind me to become a billionaire.
Okay, I've added become a billionaire to the list.
Thank you. Done.
Done. And so it is. It is written. Yeah, it's just like an unfathomable amount of money. We were talking about earlier where it's like Elon Musk could give away 95% of his entire net worth and he would still have like $50 billion or it was either
was
$5
$5
billion or whatever.
It was $5 billion,
But like,
and then
that is still such an
and
insane
then
amount of money.
I told her that the interest on $5 billion, it just in a regular high interest savings account, was $200 million a year, and then after taxes, you would have $100 million.
And then remember what I asked Siri? I go, hey Siri, what's the easiest way to kill myself right now? And then she sent me to a fucking self-help line.
She wanted to call a suicide hotline on
She's
you.
like, would you like me to call now? Please answer. Please answer. I'm like, no, stop.
And I'm like, Kelly, I think you may get 2 of those
Yeah.
before they just call automatically and you're put on a fucking 5150 psych hold. You fucking idiot.
Well, as long as I get some free grippy socks. It's the only way you can get free shit anymore.
You say free grippy socks?
Yeah.
If you go to 5150 psych hold, you get free grippy socks.
Yeah.
They're like $14 a pair now.
I know. Like, have you ever gone to fucking Pilates reformer class and they're like, did you bring your grippy socks? I'm like, no. They're like, you can have these. They have the toes cut out. $22. I'm like, I'm gonna go fucking kill myself. Hold on, let me ask Siri real quick. And she's like, they're coming for you now. And I'm like, free grippy socks.
I'll see you in 3 days.
Can I reserve a class for Wednesday?
I'm hungry.
Okay. You should get some food.
This talking about food and food with staples in it, it's making me hungry.
You're never hungry. I could not have assumed that.
I want to go over to Office Depot and make a sandwich.
You got your lettuce, tomatoes, staples. Yep. Okay. Mustard. Yep. More staples. Yep. You can get an economy pack of staples pretty cheap these days.
I don't like to eat staples
What?
anymore.
That's how I stay thin. I have
Oh,
a
that makes
staples
me so
puncture,
sad.
puncture everything on the inside.
I put on 2 shirts today. They didn't fit me in the stomach anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's why everything I wear is elastic.
They don't make elastic shirts.
Try harder.
And if they did, it wouldn't be flattering.
Yeah, yoga pants are simultaneously the best and worst thing to happen to my body because they grow with me, but then also they grow with me. So there's nothing in my life keeping me in check. It's like you can't button that up anymore.
Fucking Prime Days, man.
Yeah.
All
Fucking Prime Days, man.
my Prime,
Holy
I
fuck,
just
man.
opened all my Prime Day stuff. So we've talked about this before. Whenever I make a big buy of anything, it will sit in boxes for like about 4 or 5 days
Yep.
because it's too overwhelming.
Yep.
So I went through it today and reminded the stuff I got 9 pairs of pouch underwear. For those of you who don't know, pouch underwear is men's underwear they've developed where your balls go into a separate pouch so your thighs don't get chafed by your own self, which I can't believe it took us until like 10 years ago to invent these.
Yeah. They should have been in a purse the whole time.
They should have been in a fucking pouch since the beginning, since we got out of the cave.
Yeah, since y'all were wearing skirts.
But
you
I
should have had
got
pouches.
9 pairs of them for $15 at Prime Days. And they're all sewn well.
Nice.
I put them all on. I'm wearing them all now.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So he bulks up.
No, but just like it was like $5 off this, $10 off this, products that I use. And I'm a big believer in, if you can, stocking up when things are inexpensive because you're going to use these things anyway, and also it gives you a reason to live.
Yeah, that's the
if
crucial
you have
part.
10 like CeraVe non-foaming facial cleansers, you're like, well, I paid $15 a piece for those. I've got to live.
Yeah.
I'm living for that and see what happens to Britney Spears.
Brittany, we
I
love
know.
you. We love you, Brittany. Yeah, the one thing about Prime Day that I used to fall for all the time, though, is that they definitely do change the prices on certain things a
Here's
lot.
the thing. One of my magic powers is remembering how much something fucking
Yeah,
costs.
yeah.
You can't do that to me. They tried to do it with my Hanes pouch underwear. They tried to tell me that
I will not allow it.
They tried to tell me because they went on sale before Prime Days. They tried to tell me that they used to be $18 and they were $16.99. They were not fucking $18 because I bought them originally at that price.
Yeah. Yeah, but that they get people all the time on things where like they will artificially inflate the price to be $20. Like it's especially happens with like electronics or things
Yeah.
that people are
Now,
planning
those are the ones
to
I got. Nope.
Sorry.
No, not
Jesus.
those.
Oh,
Not
that's
those.
a pouch,
Not those, you
baby.
fucking pervert.
Underwear.
No, I got the ones. See the ones that are blue in the front, then olive green go down.
Next row. Next. Yeah.
There, those are the ones I got because I wear trunks. The ones that don't go all the way down your legs, I think those look ridiculous when they go all the way. It's like you're wearing fucking bicycle shorts underneath your pants. You don't need that. Your balls don't hang down to your fucking. Well, some people's do.
Yeah.
Inch above your knee. You only need like 2 inches below your junk.
You should get tattoos of little lines on your inner thighs.
Yeah, so I know exactly where my underwear should go.
Well, no, just so that you can measure your ball sagging as the years go on
I
too.
don't want to do that.
Just-
That's like finding out where your chicken nuggets come from. Too much information is bad, Kelly Blackheart.
That's like not wearing yoga pants.
No, I like the idea when it was so I could know if the underwear were right for me or not.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the line.
It could be multi-purpose.
It's like the fill line on a ramen noodles thing when you put it in the microwave.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
they're like, do you have any tattoos?
And I gotta tell you, that
These are
fill
measurements.
and I gotta tell you, the fill line on the microwavable ramen noodle things, they mean that.
Oh,
If it's
no,
a
they-
it's below it, it's fucking dry as
They're like,
dirt.
hey, you like burnt ramen, bitch? And you're like, fuck.
If it is 2 millimeters over, it's watery as shit.
I know. They were like, no, we perfected this shit. And you better listen.
We actually did our own research with people with lab coats, and our research says this is the line.
Yeah. And no, it is crazy how accurate it is.
Oh, I will say this though: the fucking microwavable macaroni and cheese that you put in my birthday present, it doesn't fucking work.
What do you mean?
I filled it to the line. I followed the exact instructions, and it came out hard as shit.
I've used them before and they work.
Well,
We're gonna have to do
the
it.
ones that you gave me were broken.
I did get them in the discount section. Just kidding. Clearly broken Mac cups.
So the next time I come to your house, I'm gonna, because I have one left over. There were 2 in there, and
And I have 2 at my house waiting for you.
Oh no, don't do that to me. I've suffered enough. No, but I won't bring that one over. I'll save that so you can use the one that you have at your house to show me. And this is not an overly complicated plan like my usual plans are. I will come to your house.
Okay.
We will have 4 drinks.
Okay.
We will go into the kitchen and you will show me. No, I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll
you
show
me.
you what I did. And then we have a backup, so then you can show me show me how wrong I am. But it didn't work. It did not fucking work. Where are you going?
I have to pee. Can you want to go to ads?
Yeah, we'll be right back after these messages.
Wow. How did you? Wow. That was perfect.
perfect?
Yes.
Anyway, Kelly's in the bathroom. I'll just talk through this.
I'll be back.
What is the deal with peanut butter?
I learned that dogs like peanut butter.
Oh yeah, Isaac has a brand new puppy.
I got a brand new puppy.
What's your puppy's name?
Lucky.
Hold on. Are you in the cans? I can't hear.
I'm in the can. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And Lucky is a what?
Lucky is a street mutt from San Bernardino with one floppy ear. Do you want to see a video?
Oh, he's so
of
cute.
Lucky?
He's so cute. Yeah, please. I'll describe it for the people not on the
I
Patreon.
dare you to try not to cry when you watch this.
Is Sarah McLachlan in it?
Almost.
Okay. And you got it from that big rescue center in San Bernardino?
Oh no, I got him from Wagmore on Ventura next to Lala.
But did they get him from that?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what happens. All these little pet adoption places in Los Angeles go to this one shelter in San Bernardino, which is not a no-kill shelter, right?
He was priced like a purebred.
Yeah. But look at this dog.
My best friend, lucky to have been where I have been.
He's so cute. He's going to be much bigger than they told you.
Oh yeah. The one ear.
He has one floppy ear and one ear that's upright. He's so damn cute.
And he's got little black circles around his eyes, so we were gonna call him Bandit, but we thought he was super lucky to not be a street dog anymore, so we called him Lucky.
Oh, that's really nice. He'll be an ungrateful bastard in 2 weeks.
Already is. Yeah.
I love dogs so
he loves
much.
Lisa, and he's not really that impressed with me.
He'll grow into it. Just like he'll grow into those paws when he's 60 pounds.
Yeah.
So,
I just had a very weird bathroom experience.
what came out?
No, it wasn't from me. There was somebody in the other stall, and I walked in, and her foot was under the door, so she didn't even lock the door. She was holding the door closed with her foot, listening to a movie or a TV show on full volume, blowing the bathroom up.
No.
I swear to
So the TV show was
No.
to cover the sound of the.
I think, well, she was like, I'm going to be in here for a while, so she put on a movie.
Yeah, just move in.
But it was so funny that they didn't even attempt to like turn it off while I was in there. Like, it was just like, and come with me, my loyal steed. It was like some fantasy romance.
I tell you what, we were talking about this, was it today about shitting in public? No, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, shitting in public. I can't do it. I mean, not in public. You know what I mean? In a public bathroom.
He actually can shit in public pretty easily. It's just the door makes him uneasy.
I would rather be dead. I will take a cab to the airport to an airplane. Hold it. I'll be right back in 2 days.
Yeah, I certainly don't prefer doing it. I don't prefer shitting anywhere that doesn't have a bidet because now I feel unclean if I don't. But
That's very my friend Abdul of you. And Europe.
yeah, but sometimes it's a necessity.
Yeah, of course.
But we were talking
But
about
they're-
road trips where it's like
Yeah.
it's tough.
I just wait till I get to the hotel.
Yeah, but what if you're on fucking 8-hour road trip?
You just fucking suck it up and wait till you get to the Holiday
What
Inn
if
at
you're
the end.
prairie dogging?
Then you check into a fucking motel and that's where you're staying for the night.
Well, some of us don't have the disposable income
We would be-
to stay everywhere we
We
shit.
would be like this. If it was an hour into the road trip, we're like, oh, we're going to Amarillo.
You're like, oh, guys, we have to turn around. It's only an hour. What? Did you forget something? I forgot to shit.
Yeah, that whole you should have gone before we left the house does not play with me. It's never played with me. There are 3 things I can't deal with that I can't do without: a private bathroom that's completely to myself, an ice maker, Botox.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not gonna put Captain in there?
Captain Morgan?
Yeah.
Like the drink?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a drunk. I'm drinking vodka right now. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
Vodka and Truly.
Well, Truly is a mixer.
Oh, right.
Anything
right,
below
right.
8% is a mixer.
I remember the first time I ever mixed vodka and Trulies. It might have been at fucking Luis's house, and everybody looked at me like I had two fucking heads. And I was like, okay, rookies, I don't know what to like. They're like, the mixers are right there. I'm like, this is a mixer.
It's 5%, you
Like-
dumbasses.
Okay, yeah. They looked at me like I had a serious problem, and I do, but they didn't know that. So that was kind of fucked up and judgmental of them.
Was this at was it the party that I was at?
No,
Luis's?
it was like years ago.
All right.
And they're just like, "Well, Kelly's getting loose." I'm like, I think if I'm having a couple of drinks with Truly or White Claw as the mixer, I'm gonna be fine. Like, I would have been drinking them anyway. Just
now
not
I have
together.
to pee.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, but here's the thing,
It's
I can,
contagious.
but I can hold it.
I can't.
I can.
Yeah, I always go as long as I possibly can until the point that it hurts, and that's where I was at.
What I do is I just pinch off.
Yeah, well,
But right now I'm doing it with my thighs.
Mm.
That's why I have the thigh master. That's in Summer's thigh thing. I just have to pee bad. I'm just pinching off right now. I'm not even using my hands.
Yeah, my only regret in life is not having a dick, because I've peed many times on the side of the road.
Yeah,
Just
it makes it so much easier.
Drinking, or not
Yeah.
drinking, but like
Yeah, drinking.
driving.
Driving and
You're
drinking.
driving somewhere, and
I was
you're
really
like,
stressed out that
I'm-
day, so I had 2
I'm
martinis
still
and got on the road.
20 minutes away from where I need to go. I've definitely pulled off the freeway and gone into a side street and peed on the side of the road. And people are like, I can't believe it. I'm like, well, you've never really had to pee then. Some people are just blessed.
We're
that
all
way.
built differently.
Yeah, I have to pee all the time.
Yeah, that's probably something you should look into.
I have, and
And it just keeps happening
yeah,
anyway.
yeah. My mom has to pee all the time too. It's genetic.
I looked into it and didn't like the answer.
I also like I drink so much liquid throughout the day. Like
seen you.
I probably have 25 beverages throughout the day, and so I'm constantly drinking something. Of course, I have to pee.
That's how I eat pickles.
Oh, I love pickles.
I'll eat a lot of. If I'm at home by myself, I'll eat a lot of pickles throughout the day.
Did you know that eating a pickle before you have like a carb heavy meal or something like that is supposed to stop your insulin from spiking?
Is that true?
Yeah, I just learned that. So now I'm
Wait,
gonna start
but I
doing
wonder
that.
if it's like a fermented pickle, not the kind of pickles that we get.
It's
Because we get
fermented,
brined pickles.
Yeah.
That's the same with like sauerkraut.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be gut healthy and keep you from absorbing fat, but we get the brined version of everything,
Yeah,
not
you
the
want
fermented.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still a cool little hack.
You guys ever had a pickle martini?
I love them.
Yes.
So good.
I love anything pickle flavored.
Me too, but you didn't like the pickle margarita beatbox.
No.
I thought you didn't like pickles because of that.
No.
I loved that.
I don't like pickles in a sweet application, and I never
but that
will.
wasn't sweet.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It tasted sweet to me.
Wrong. No, it didn't.
Didn't you try to give me pickle candy recently?
No, I don't think so.
Somebody tried to give me
But
pickle candy.
I
it
bought
was at a
those like
convention.
pickle. They're basically like those little cheese balls. They're pickle flavored ones. I think I gave you those
No.
when we were watching whatever that Ernest, not
No.
Ernest. What's the Griswolds Family Vacation?
Oh, Vegas
Vegas,
vacation.
yeah, Vegas
Mhm,
vacation.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. Kelly, say all the words. I have to pee.
Swallowing. You can follow us at Loaded Pod. You can join our Patreon for episodes a week early, extended episodes for, each week, videos, and invites to our live happy hour every month.
It's a good time.
Patreon.com/loadedpod. And if you want a free invite to our next live happy hour, go to loadedpod.com, put your email in there. I'll send you a free invite. And you can email us, probably loadedpod@gmail.com, or
Yeah,
call
do you
us
have any comments at all?
323-272-3908.
Do all those things.
Yeah.
We'd like to hear from you.
Also, rate, review, do all that stuff. Every once in a while, we'll get a new review that pops in. Oh, one thing I did want to mention. I posted a video on TikTok recently where I was like, if this is your favorite TV show, Supernatural, and if this is your favorite mental health diagnosis, ADHD, like try out this podcast. And I got so many comments from people who were like, "Joke's on you, I already listened," blah, blah, blah. And they were like names I didn't recognize. And
so
I'm
nice.
so stoked that that video found so many people who are already listening. But everybody was saying that they loved it. And also I hadn't seen those names before. So it made me, I'm like, oh my God,
That's
more
really
people are
nice.
listening than I even realized.
And also, I just, as a personal thank you to you, thank you for not bringing your political bullshit into this episode. Bye, guys.
I will kill you politically.
Sit on down and pour yourself a glass.
Then tune into your favorite podcast.
Where things will be misquoted.
And opinions ain't sugar-coated.
'Cause DJ and Kelly are locked